Okay, so I'm currently in the book of Joshua in my Bible in a Year plan. And sometimes I come across some really interesting parts of the Bible that I feel like I just need to talk about. So I think I'm just going to be calling this Wow in the World. So let's go to Joshua. This is in Joshua 5. Moses just died, and Joshua is now the leader. God is preparing them for battle and all of those things, and he just told them to circumcise themselves. There's just one striking verse in Joshua 5 verse 12. They had just come into the Jericho arena and they had camped out at Gilgal, and it says, and the manna ceased the day after they ate the produce of the land, and there was no longer manna for the people of Israel. And it, I was shocked. Why was I shocked? So we just went through Exodus to, okay, let's just go back to Exodus 16, verse 4. It says, the Lord said to Moses, behold, I am about to rain bread from heaven. For you and the people shall go out and gather a day's portion every day, that I may test them whether they will walk in my law or not. So basically, from Exodus 16 is when God started giving them manna. And then you just forget that fact as you go through Exodus, where they worship the calf, where the Ten Commandments happen. You go through all the rebellion, you get to Leviticus and all the laws and everything. You go through Deuteronomy and just all the craziness that has happened and how they've doubted God many times and they're like, oh, Moses, who do you think you are? Do you think you're the only one God speaks to? Blah, blah, blah. There's just so much unrighteousness going on. And then you come to Joshua 5, where the manna ceased. I'm just like, so it's just so easy to forget when we've been blessed and how we are being blessed each day. We just see the blessing as a normal thing when it's not a normal thing. We see from Exodus to Joshua how all the people that came out of Egypt are dead, basically, except for two guys. And the remaining people were born in the wilderness. All of those people, since they were babies, they've been experiencing manna, and it's just a normal thing for them. It's, oh, this is our life. We just wake up in the morning and get our food from the ground. That's what they're used to. So I feel like the shock would have been for me on the next day. Oh, this is not normal to not have bread waiting for me or grain or whatever food waiting for me when I walk out of my door. I wonder if it was just a shock for them when on the day after when they didn't get the bread that, wow, God has been providing for us even through our rebellion, even through all our righteousness, even when we doubted him. God did not change, even when we changed. I don't know. I'm just encouraged by that one, it's so easy for us to lose sight of our blessings if we don't purposefully remember to be grateful, to count our blessings, and we just think, oh, everything we have, we're supposed to have it. We don't see that it's not the norm for some people until we lose it. And then it's, oh, that was actually a blessing. And then the other part is just the faithfulness of God. In spite of all our unrighteousness and all the craziness that we do, God is still faithful. His attitude doesn't change. For me, if my children wanted something from me and they didn't do what I asked them to do, my giving them that thing is conditional. Like, they're not going to get it if they don't do what I asked them to do. And it's just, nope, God keeps his word. He already promised you this manna for 40 years. Whether or not that day that you worshiped the cow, you still ate manna. That day that you decided to gang up against Moses and say, oh, Moses has grown a big head and that you hear from God too. Like, they ate manna that day. The day is when they just chose to be rebellious with God and chose not to believe that God would protect them from the people of Jericho. Like, they still ate manna that day. And it's just, wow. God is so good to us. God is so faithful. God is so righteous. And it checks, because if you go back to Exodus 34, where God defined himself, he said, the Lord, where is it? The Lord, a God merciful and gracious, slow to anger, abounding in steadfast love and faithfulness, keeping steadfast love and faithfulness for thousands, forgiving iniquity and transgression and sin. And it's, yeah, that he won't change. Like, Nothing I can do can make God change his character or his way. He's God. He's going to be God.